This is Letters to Momo, letter number 12, September 28th, 2010. My dearest brother Momo, I hope you are well and that you have enjoyed your family's visit, which I think you received not too long ago. It must have been beautiful. I heard from your sister that you are receiving my emails, so that's fantastic. And worry not, my brother. There is absolutely no need for you to respond. Just knowing that you are actually receiving them will suffice. I want to share with you a little bit more on perspective and contrast, but this time on something regarding rhythm and pause as a state of wisdom and clarity. I can only reflect on this via personal observation and meditation, as I have been going through the same process. Ever since I returned from Rwanda and from Babson in general, I've been living a very different type of life here in Mexico. Certain elements are the same. I live on my own, but with friends. I am self-sufficient. Certain elements are new. I am in a serious relationship, I have a serious job, and things are simply mixed. Well, there's one key element, though, that has been missing since the beginning here, and that is the adrenaline fix, the thrill, the enormous and implacable sense of mastering things beyond my own control, of getting everything done in serious productivity mode. In short, of being intense and wildly injected into everything. That is how I lived for 4 years during college, and that is exactly how I lived in the social entrepreneurial scene in Rwanda. Therefore, for the first time in a long time, I have rid myself of a main existential escape catalyst, adrenaline and intensity. For the first time in a long time, I am not so caught up in absolutely everything, so immersed in every single aspect of life, that I actually get to savor every aspect of life, because its reality, its natural state, and its essence appear, and not my digested perception of it diluted with extreme passion, diligence, and just plain old productivity. What I'm trying to say is that I have been granted a brand new opportunity to see myself, to get to know myself, and to reconnect with reality. I've had to come to terms with the slow times. I have had to allow myself what was once an inconceivable premise, to get bored. I've experienced what it means not to fully love something, not to be fully passionate about something, what it means to have more of a blah day to experience, traveling lightly and not having to be the leader, fully responsible, and always extra efficient. But what have I gotten as I excused myself from that overly stimulated environment? Me! I got myself back. I have had to greet reality in all of its grays, whites, and blacks, face to face, and redesign a theory of self-love and acceptance, because I can no longer escape through doing. And I am slowly coming to terms with how we are indeed human beings, not human doings. I managed to bring to light all those aspects of my personality and those unyielding emotional wounds that I had placed on the back burner because I didn't have the time, back in the ultra productivity mode, and I've had to face them, listen to them, and finally heal them. It hasn't been an easy process at all coming back to Mexico, because it always hurts the eyes when you step out of the movie theater and meet the glaring reality outside. My eyes are glaring, but they are open, and now I'm using the heart to see rightly, not the mind. It is turning out to be a magnificent process of rediscovery, all because the existential rhythm changed, because I allowed myself to experience whatever this is fully, without fear, and with an open heart. It is in this space of contrast that I grant myself the opportunity to become and to heal. Now I share this with you because you find yourself in a very similar position. Fortunately, though, your degree of minimization of external stimuli is much grander than mine, making thus at the same time the space for personal connection, healing, inquiry, and consciousness much larger. This is all part of your choosing. That is the opportunity to reconnect, and you must embrace its magical power, as your soul was hungry for this experience. Imagine the world we would live in if people granted themselves the opportunity of self-love, self-knowledge, self-healing. In short, if they allowed themselves the existential silence needed to finally listen. We would be hugging each other a lot more. We would be stopping on the side of the road to greet one another more often. And we would be focused on the shedding of light instead of on its absence. This is the space of becoming, my brother, for all else is quieting in order for you to listen. You, however, are speaking. Connect to that voice and immerse in its truth. It needs the audience. I love you with all my heart, and today, let me walk with you.